Be ready. Start. Instant petition is directed against order of the Central Administrative Tribunal dated 15/4/2015. Stop. Brief facts of the case which are relevant for our consideration and also noticed by the tribunal are that the petitioner entered in service in the year 1986 in Group D service and promoted wide order dated 24/6/1999 on the post of ASM. However, at a later point of time, due to low vision, he was declared medically unfit, and taking note thereof, he was shifted from the post of ASM to senior goods clerk, which was in the lower pay scale of rupees 4,000 to 6,000, wide order dated 15/3/2002. Stop para. At a later point of time, as he made a request and submitted representation to the authority, that was given due consideration, and later on he was adjusted in equivalent post, wide order dated 18/5/2007, in the similar pay scale, and after being absorbed oblique adjusted in the similar pay scale on 31/3/2013, the petitioner took voluntary retirement even after serving for almost 6 years, and even thereafter in 2015 he filed original application before the tribunal, and his grievance primarily was that he is entitled for service benefits for the interregnum period from 15/3/2002 to 18/5/2007, during which he was absorbed in the lower pay scale, and that was taken into consideration by the tribunal at the motion stage, and was of the view that as he failed to challenge validity of the order dated 15/3/2002 at the given point of time, and even after he was absorbed in the similar pay scale, wide order dated 18/5/2007, he never cautioned, and after taking voluntary retirement on 31/3/2013, he moved application before the tribunal for grant of service benefits. The tribunal was of the view that there is gross delay in approaching the tribunal, and no reasonable justification has come forward which could now consider him to entertain the grievance raised at such a belated stage. And apart from it, we can notice that after he stood voluntarily retired in March 2013, presumption can be drawn by this court that he must have been paid his retrial benefits before approaching to the tribunal and ventilated his grievance in the year 2015. The tribunal was also of the view that the application at such a belated stage does not deserve indulgence. Stop. We have heard counsel for petitioner and do not find any manifest error being committed by the learned tribunal in passing the order impugned before us, which may call for our interference in the present writ petition. Stop para. With the consent of the learned counsels for both the parties, the petition is decided finally at the admission stage. Stop. The petition has been filed by the petitioner's defendants numbers 6 and 7, challenging the order dated 22/2/2014, passed by the Additional District Judge number 19, Jaipur (start), hereinafter referred to as the trial court close, in civil suit number 405 of 2012, whereby the trial court has allowed the application of the respondent number 3 and defendant number 1 seeking amendment in the written statement under order 6 rule 17 of CPC. Stop para. After having heard the learned counsels for the parties, it appears that the respondent numbers 1 and 2 plaintiffs have filed the suit seeking partition in the suit property, and also for setting aside the sale deed executed by the respondent number 3, who happens to be the mother of the respondent numbers 1 and 2, in favor of the petitioners. Stop. It appears that the respondent number 3 had initially filed the written statement stating inter alia that the suit property was self-acquired property and she had executed the same in favor of the petitioners. However, subsequently, she had sought amendment in the said written statement, seeking withdrawal of her earlier admission and inserting an addition plea as prayed for. Stop. The said application seeking amendment in the written statement has been allowed by the trial court with the consent of the learned counsel for the respondent numbers 1 and 2, who are the plaintiffs in the suit. Stop. It is submitted by the learned counsel Mr. Manish Sharma for the petitioners that the petitioners were not given copy of the said application seeking amendment in the written statement filed by the respondent number 3, and the trial court had also not granted any opportunity of hearing to the counsel for the petitioners before allowing the said application. Stop. Learned counsels for the respondents are not in a position to show that the counsel for the petitioners was given copy of the application filed by the respondent number 3. Stop. The impugned order allowing the application of the respondent number 3 seeking amendment in the written statement under Order 6, Rule 17. Stop. The trial court is directed to decide the said application of the respondent number 3 afresh and in accordance with law after giving a reasonable opportunity of hearing to the petitioners. Stop. The writ petition stands allowed accordingly. Stop. By this order, the stay application and other pending application, if any, also stands disposed of. Stop. Over.